A closer look at the player Itsu said may just be the best attacker in the game in today's episode. Welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, or of course, if it is your first time here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And would you do me a favor, if you like this type of episode where we feature the best players in the world, leave a like on the video and let me know so that I can make you more content like this as we take a closer look at several attacks from, again, the player that Itsu. And Itsu is commonly referred to as the best player in Clash of Clans. Itsu refers to Bumm as the best attacker in Clash of Clans. And if you saw last month's qualifiers in Katowice, Poland for the Clash of Clans World Championship, you saw Bumm in action drop multiple 3-star attacks on top players' bases like Team Queso. Now, this is Bumm back in Tribe Gaming, trying to qualify again for another trip to Poland. These attacks are from the last season, the beginning of May of CWL in-game, and let me tell you, it was crazy. I'll just give you the rundown right now. Now, of course, Tribe Gaming finished number 1 in their division, Champion 1. They had, I believe, a total of 303 stars. They won all 7 wars, of course, and Bumm right here, 3-starred in not 2, not 3, not even 4 days of CWL. He 3-starred in 5 of 7 days in CWL. And so we're going to take a look today at all 5 of his 3-star attacks in this past season of CWL. And that in and of itself, that fact alone is impressive enough to put him at the very top. I'd say the 1/10 of 1% of the best attackers in the world. But let's just go a step further. Take a look at the army compositions you're about to see. In the first 3 triples, we will see 3 different army compositions. So you're not looking at a one-trick pony here. You're not looking at a player that says, hey, if there's a base out there that's vulnerable to Hog Riders, I'm going to come in and bring my slightly OP level 9 Hog Riders and wreck that base, but I can only do Hogs. No, this is a guy who is going to come in and destroy bases with just about any attack strategy you can imagine, and he changes the attack strategy up to match the base rather than, and I'm guilty of it as well, selecting the base that best matches your strongest attacking strategy. And in most cases, that's the way to go. But when you're looking at a world-class player, a player that can compete with the very best in the game, and that is absolutely, of course, not an exaggeration, we've already seen it repeatedly, then you need to be proficient at multiple attack strategies because you never know what base you're going to be forced to attack. Bumm right here, an absolute MVP. He was in Poland. Unfortunately for his clan, Team Queso was just unstoppable. I mean, Team Queso was so impressive. And that's Bumm. That is his Hog Rider attack. And here we go. Next day, very unusual base. And check it out. This time he's bringing miners. So Queen Charge, Queen Walk, Hog Rider to Queen Charge, Queen Walk, miners. And another very unusual base. Check out the Tesla farm. And of course, you know, a lot of players would say this isn't the best design of a base. But I feel like, yes, it's unusual, it's strange, but sometimes that is all that's needed to throw off an attacker and to have them screw up and maybe not grab the 3-star or not even a 2-star. You never know with bases like this. Some players think it's an easy town hall. That's obviously a very much trapped town hall up there, and it's difficult to pull out that clan castle. Bumm easily gets the job done. The Archer Queen stalls for a long time right here, getting things cleared out. And you'll notice, it wasn't a flawless attack. He did leave a witch up, and that stalled his Archer Queen for another good 10 or 15 seconds as she had to finally get through the last of the clan castle units. But it looks like pretty much the attack is going as planned now because Bumm's got that funnel complete. The Archer Queen is moving in and grabbing massive value right here as she charges in after this base. Now we'll watch the timer count down. We're about 1:45, and remember, even from Itsu, we have heard the key number is about 1:45. No later than 1:30 at the absolute latest when you're coming in with miners. And it's starting to look tight right here. I mean, I'm thinking, I don't know, can he pull this out? We are hitting 1:30 right now, and we don't see a single miner. Then the Archer Queen gets in, finishes off the Barb King. She's going to get the Eagle Artillery down as well. Then the miners come in at the top of the base. They're going to come in right at that Tesla farm of the Town Hall. A single target Inferno. Remember, single target Infernos do not do well against large groups of miners. The miners, the Grand Warden, are in there, and check out the funnel. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a fine funnel, my friends. I'm telling you, gotta love to see that narrow of a pathway that the heal spell, as it goes down right there, catches every single miner, gives them that warm and fuzzy feeling inside. Of course, they laugh at that tornado trap. The Archer Queen is down the bottom of the screen. Notice, you've got cleanup troops down there. Boom also finding a weakness in this base, and that there are no air targeting defenses at the bottom of the village. So easily, the minion on the left-hand side, the archers just out of range of the cannon, and miners overrunning this base, completely annihilating it from the top and moving downward and to the left. So again, we saw this in Poland, and it was fun to watch firsthand. And I have to say, also, and I'm not just saying this, super nice guy, along with pretty much everybody that I've met ever in Tribe Gaming / Dark Looters. They are calm, cool, collected, confident, yet conservatively confident. They're not, flaunting it, and they're just really nice people. So it's always fun to watch these guys. I'm guessing right now that we are going to see at least one more team of Dark Looters / Dark Unicorns / DLZ / Tribe Gaming players show up in Poland at the end of this month. And if you don't know about Poland, if you don't know about the Clash of Clans World Championships, where have you been? Come on, make sure you get in there. Make sure you're watching those live streams. I, of course, am lucky enough to be part of the casting team with Klaus from Klaus Gaming, who is amazing, Renee Butler, a consummate professional, and me, the crazy, excited to be there and yelling and screaming about attacks. So I'm excited to go back. I'm excited to see what we will see, and to be honest, the change in the meta, because the meta from month to month is absolutely changing. It's evolving, and here we go. Speaking of evolving, Boom dropping the triple Hog Rider. Boom dropping the triple with miners. Now Boom, that's right, Lalo in here, and the what some would call suicide heroes. That means sending in the heroes without any healers of any kind, just charging them in, trying to get usually the Town Hall down, and that's exactly what you're seeing here. The Town Hall, and right, just barely, the Archer Queen with almost no health left grabs the air defense as well. So she gets the job done, and now in comes Surgical Lalo. And what I mean by that is every single one of these balloons is absolutely placed with precision, surgical precision, like he is operating on a brain. Look at this base as a brain, and he's dropping in these balloons 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 4 by 4. He knows where they're going. He knows exactly where he wants them to target, and that goes the same for the Lava Hounds, and of course the Stone Slammer as it comes in after that Wizard Tower early. That is of course a balloon's worst nightmare. Check out the beautiful heal. And then I have to say, when I saw this Tesla farm pop up, I thought Boom's in big trouble right here. This might not work out, but these balloons, there are a ton of them, and they just crushed the last splash damage in the area. And even an entire Tesla farm, not a chance without that splash damage to stop all these balloons, especially with haste. Are balloons with haste OP? It almost seems like it in the hands of a good attacker. A hasted balloon, it's only one spell space, and these groups just wreck bases. They really just annihilate them. And again, 3 attacks from Boom, 3 stars, and 3 different attacking strategies. Okay, one thing I did miss and I want to go over really quickly is the use of the skeleton spell. Talk about a 300 IQ move. We're going to run through this attack again really quickly at 4x speed, so we're going to get to the point where he drops the skeleton spell, and then you'll see. Watch the Archer Queen. As the balloons move in from the right-hand side from about 3 o'clock on this base, the Archer Queen is going to be a huge problem because, remember, there are no units that are going to target the Archer Queen. The only way she would fall right here is to splash damage from the balloons. They would pass right over here. So right there, there was your skeleton spell dropped right on top of the Archer Queen. The Warden's ability to help as well. And now the skeletons, along with a few lava pups, wiped out the Archer Queen, took her down, and that would have been a major problem. I'm telling you right now, that is absolutely a 300 IQ move. And I admit, the first time I looked at this replay, I did not see the skeleton spell. It was at the end of the attack when I looked at the top of the screen, I saw skeletons. And I was like, wait, there were no witches in this attack. Where did the skeletons come from? I had to go back and look, and sure enough, they're helping out with cleanup. But the Skelly spell takes the Archer Queen down, and you know that she would have been popping balloons like an 8-year-old at a backyard birthday party. Instead, the Archer Queen goes down faster than a... She went down really quickly. Let's just say it did not take long, and the Archer Queen was no longer a factor. Okay, moving on to another Hog Rider attack from Bumm, a slightly different base, but again, completely maxed out Indo Friend Zone base. Champion 1, and check out the 300 IQ opening at the top of the screen, the Giant and the Bowlers. The Bowler getting that bomb tower down right there beautifully, making sure your Archer Queen goes counterclockwise after she takes down the air defense. This is a move that I have not yet mastered, and that is the art of funneling 2 layers deep. Remember, you can't expect to funnel an Archer Queen with only one exterior layer of buildings. You need to get that inner layer, that second layer that's usually behind a layer of walls. Otherwise, the Archer Queen, well, she's got a mind of her own and is not always going to behave, or in the case of Galadon's attack, is never going to behave the way you want her to. Now, also, check out as Bumm sees the opportunity right here and seizes the opportunity to move his Archer Queen down an alleyway created by this base. This alleyway sends the Archer Queen down, and the early jump spell, notice, again, if he does not drop the jump spell when he does, if the Archer Queen clears that clan castle, she likely turns around and goes somewhere else, not necessarily towards the town hall. Now in come the Hog Riders right at the Eagle Artillery. The heal spell again, beautiful, and watch the extra hogs coming in at the very top of your screen. They take out the Archer Tower, and then they move in to help rejoin the rest of the Hog Riders, also working on external defenses, while Bumm's heal spells are able to focus on the major group of Hog Riders, missing 1 or 2, but they're still being utilized by getting those outer defenses out of the way, and what that does is it serves to keep all of the Hog Riders in a tight little group and easily overrun every single defense in this base. And before you know it, I mean, I feel like this attack had just started. We're already at 90% damage, tons of hogs left, a full health Archer Queen and Grand Warden, and nothing but time. Bumm's time management skills are unparalleled. He does not seem to have an issue with time fails. He knows how fast each army is going to move through a base, and of course, this varies from base to base. Remember that every base is going to be different based upon its layout, how long it's going to take. And that's right, it's a swag rage spell. He didn't need that rage. They got through there in plenty of time, swagging the rage spell just for fun. Bumm again easily takes down an anti 3-star maxed out Town Hall 12 war base in Champion 1. And let me tell you, they are not easy. Okay, so let's move on and just really quickly watch this Lalo attack and notice the spell comp: 2 haste, 2 rage, a jump, 2 freeze, and a poison. In the prior Lalo attack that we saw at the beginning of this video, or near the beginning rather, 5 haste, 2 freeze, a rage, a heal, and a skeleton spell. So although this seems like a very similar attack, he's definitely made some significant changes in this attack. And right here, check out how close it comes to the Archer Queen going awry. She just about decided to head for the top of this base. That was absolutely not where Bumm wanted her to go, and I honestly feel like he never doubted her. Like, she was always going exactly where Bumm wanted her to go, and he never really had a doubt. Now, of course, had she gone a different way and gone towards the top of the base, he hadn't dropped the jump spell yet. He could have adjusted it and maybe guided her back into the base after all. Either way, it works out precisely. She gets in here. She's going to get down the defending Archer Queen. Of course, the Eagle Artillery next. She's right by that Inferno Tower as well. And here comes the Stone Slammer. Notice it picked up a Seeking Air Mine also, and it's going to get right in after those defenses on the right-hand side. The key ones being, of course, the Inferno Tower and the Wizard Tower. Of course, a perfectly placed poison spell takes out the Witch. Watch as the Ice Golem freezes the Queen. but she's not needed because the poison spell takes care of the witch. The stone slammer has wiped out another quadrant of this base, and as the balloons finally move in, over 40% of this base is already down, and look at the time, less than a minute left in this replay. So no doubt at the time Boom knew that this style attack is going to finish up faster than, say, Hog Riders or Miners. In come the haste spells, remember only 2 this time instead of 5. So again, Boom taking the time to break down this base, to look at every defense, every possible placement of the Teslas, because remember, this is a CWL attack. He has no idea. There is no scout. There is no player to help guide him as to where those things might be. He just has to guess and prepare, and it turns out you could see a couple of the Teslas end up being the very last defenses to go down, but they go down to about, I don't know, 15, 20 balloons in here, just wrecking this base again. There you can see just cleanup troops are left at the bottom of the screen, and the last haste spell, Boom easily picking up triple number 5 in this season of CWL. So you want to know one of my favorites to come back to Poland and to qualify for the World Championships at the end of this year in Germany? Watch for Boom in some way, shape, or form to be there amongst his Tribe Gaming clan members. Right here, check it out. Boom, 7 attacks in this season, 652% destruction, 19 stars. Incredibly impressive. But also, check out, what is that? Louis Vuitton? I'm kidding. Louis Vuitton, I know. But Louis Vuitton, 7 attacks, 18 stars. Maybe we need to feature him in a future episode. He had an even higher percentage of destruction than Boom. These guys are nuts. All right, that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. I hope you share my excitement for the Clash of Clans $1 Million World Championship. Make sure you stay tuned in, stay subscribed for the earliest possible update and sneak peek information. Now get out there, have a fantastic best of the rest of your day. Be kind to other people, animals, and the planet. And I hope to see every last one of you back here again tomorrow for more incredible full attacks. Galadon, that guy Boom, he's no bum. To my clan he may come.